So this video is a compilation of commentary and footage. Um, I took the footage while I was at work, so there is some work dialogue involved. Um, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Let's see here. Um, Point to make in the beginning. 60% of all of the world's antidepressants are used by people in the United States. We're about 4 or 5% of the total global population, but we use 60%. So, the first segments of footage, I'll break it up with a commentary. But the first segment, therefore, deals with a subject matter that, in a very broad way, affects the lives of millions of Americans. And that's referring not only to the Americans that are being prescribed by medical professionals who were able to prescribe this for years on end without this study also shows that there isn't any significant study done previous, um, and it's definitive. It is not like a lot of these headlines state the study claims, or they revert it into a type of argumentative or polarization stance, so that if you're a pharmaceutical rep or employee or family member of an employee of a pharmaceutical company, of the pharmacology industry, if you're a doctor that prescribes these type of medications, or a family member of a doctor that prescribes these medications, um, or here's a kicker, they don't get into this, if you're a parent that had allowed allowed a doctor to prescribe these for your child, and then you filled these prescriptions, and in turn most likely became the police, the prison warden, the prison guard of your child, forcing them to take these, you need those claim and vague variances of some kind of, well, it's not 100% sure, so coupled with, you have very few, and this is particularly from a Capital Wired website. There's two in particular that stand out to me. That, and the first one is actually the latest headline in Google, and it puts the most, it actually puts a positive spin on it, talking about the effects of the brain. One says the brain will think, it affects the brain faster, it makes the brain faster than thought. It doesn't state that that's not what it says. The original study does say that it affects the brain faster than thought. And these people that are somehow, um, I don't want to say reliant on, but nostalgic, or some kind of cozy up to, feeling comfortable. It's some kind of association in which it's important for them that pharmaceutical the pharmaceutical industry and what they're doing maintains a facade of integrity, and therefore they can't see the reality that the summary of this study is that it destroys the human brain and alters it in ways that still are not fully understood, because it happens so rapidly. Now, the other one from the Capital Wired is from the day before the main one that's going to be shown, and that says that offers relief faster than antidepressants offer relief faster than thought from report, which is not the intention of the report. So one might say, oh, these are opinions in the way of free speech or democracy works. No, sorry, but science and the medical profession while one might criticize me for being supportive of shamanistic type systems, um, at the same time, modern day medical expertise is not based on democratic practices or some kind of popularity claim. It's actually based, it's supposed to be evidentiary based, which means that when you find studies that demonstrate that the human brain is altered physically, rapidly, and it also goes to show that it makes a big point of all of these articles collectively make